You shouldn't miss this chance to trade.
Outlander, face me! You're the Outlander who stood against Regalla and her rebels.
Only if it means we're good here.
Don't worry. I'm not here to drink your blood, or whatever you Easterners think we do. The slaughter at the embassy wasn't your fight, yet you stood by the marshals. As far as I'm concerned, you're no enemy of the Tenakth. But you are going to need help if you plan on surviving the Clanlands. I hear and see many things as a scout. I could share them with you, aid you on your journey.
I'd be grateful.
Well then, choosing the right rations can be just as important to your chance of survival as choosing the right weapons. If you want food that'll save your life out in the wilds, go northwest to Saltbite. The cook there, Pintala, she'll whip up a meal for anyone who needs it, Tenakth or not.
I'll make sure to pay her a visit if I'm out that way.
Don't let the pretty landscapes fool you. I've got nothing to report.
Practical selection. No nonsense, just trade.
Should try something other than fire. All right, next idea. I'll keep these on me. Ready for anything now. Could hit it with purge water.
Aloy,
Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. You sure you're okay being alone in here?
I have Gaia, and learning how to interpret the glyphs of the old ones, it keeps me occupied.
Have you gone back to Plainsong at all?
I thought about it, but I wouldn't know what to tell them. The chorus already thinks me a thorn in the thicket. If they knew what we did to Fa, even if they understood, there'd be little they could grasp about all this. No. For now, I must leave the tribe behind.
You mentioned you've been teaching yourself how to read?
Yes. Gaia was kind enough to put together a list of glyphs used by the old ones. She helped me decipher some of the data you've collected, and showed me how to use the focus to help the process. It's not easy, but it's been working so far.
That's good to hear. Did Gaia tell you anything about the Zeniths?
She did, though it wasn't exactly easy to believe. To think that there are places among the stars where life can bloom as it does here, it is humbling, to say the least, and heartbreaking that such life should be bent on destroying ours.
So you've been talking to Gaia?
Yes, she was kind enough to take me through, including their demise and the heroic. I was surprised to see she was past, but reborn?
So, how does a tribe like the Utaru warriors like the Tenakth?
By holding them off. When our fields bloomed aplenty, the Tenakth looked upon our lands with envy. But Plainsong's dishes provided sanctuary and high ground. In the end, even the Tenakth saw sense in a truce. The Utaru promised to provide the Tenakth with food from our crops every year. In exchange, the Tenakth would relinquish one of their own, a veteran, to train the Utaru in combat. This custom was abandoned a few years after the derangement, but some veterans still remain in the plains.
I've been meaning to ask. You didn't seem to be on the best of terms.
That's what happens when you're the one Utaru who insists on publicly defying them. Twice. When the Karja invaded the Utaru Plains, they did more than just attack our villages. They burned our fields, took our people as slaves, and murdered those who were too weak to make the trip back to Meridian.
To be sacrificed in the Sun Ring.
I was helping the healers back then. As waves of refugees swarmed into Plains, the chorus was divided in how to face the invaders. Some saw, others believed the dishes would keep us safe, as they had many times before. And while they bickered, I buried the seeds of the fall.
It couldn't have been easy. Seeing your people suffer.
I come from a small village near. My grandmother used to say there was no seed that wouldn't grow there. I moved to the dishes when I decided to apprentice as a. When the Red Raids began, I thought, but the injured kept pouring into Plainsong. One day, I woke up to hear a Karja raiding party had ransacked my village during the night. I rushed there with the healers to help the survivors, but the smell of burning flesh haunts me to this day.
I'm sorry, Zoe.
I made it a point to appear before the chorus as soon as we returned, to demand that we take a stand against. I was denied.
You said you set out to fight the Karja.
I did. News of my disagreement with the chorus. Before I knew it, I had more than a dozen Utaru warriors ready to follow me into battle. We knew we couldn't take on the Karja armies, but we also knew the lay of the land better than they did. We ambushed smaller raiding parties, sabotaged their supply lines, and hit their encampments at.
Sounds like you were a force to be reckoned with.
Enough that the Tenakth took notice. When the clans began to push the Karja back east, they let us join their ranks. We chased the enemy all the way to Barren Light.
You said you were at Barren Light when the Tenakth defeated the Karja?
Tenakth marshals climbed the cliffs of the Daunt under cover of night, then attacked from. Before we knew it, the gates were open, and the full force. What happened next was, when all the dust and blood settled, our enemies defeated. Well, I went back to Plainsong, but it didn't feel like I'd truly returned at all.
Is that when you became a Graves?
I thought, soothing the suffering of others. Then you came along. I could either sing at people's graves.
I'm glad you chose the latter. I was hoping you could tell me more about.
Food for they had, but at least without it, that is why.
I need to go, but if you need anything.
I'll keep that in mind.
Snow falling. Well, only a matter of time. They're riled up now. Another rebel outpost. I was told I'd find one here. I should take out the leader. Check the body. I find something useful. Still in this fight.
No! I wanted to hunt her down! Hit her again!
These look like identification tags. Seems like soldiers carry them. The rebels must have looted the soldiers they killed. I'll keep them safe for now. Figure out what to do with them later. Without a leader, the rebels should abandon this great machines in here. I could override them and set them free. Stir up some trouble.
Let's make it personal!
She felt that!
Keep it up!
Keep her on the defense!
You're letting her get away!
Grab this now. thought I had this.
I'm on your trail.
Hut!
You will have to hunt her down. Here. Here she comes.
The ballista might give me some extra firepower.
Whatever it takes to bring her down!
I've lost that hostile!
Oh,
Drive her back!
This outpost won't be causing any more trouble. These rebels won't be bothering anyone else. I'll save the extra stock for later.
Those ropes need to be better secured. So you made it. Welcome to the hunting grounds. My name is Avina. I'm the caretaker of the grounds. I make sure they're kept fit for training against machines, whether they be used by our soldiers or our Utaru neighbors.
Same as the Karja, then.
Ah, yes. We've heard those cowards claim the idea of hunting grounds as their own, but our soldiers have been training in places like this since before the clan wars. I'm willing to bet our trials are beyond anything the Karja would dare face. A skilled hunter like you might actually find them challenging. Rewarding, too. Win our trials and you'll earn stripes. That, in turn, will garner you some medals. Remnants of our victory against the Karja during the Red Raids. You can take medals to the arena at the Grove, our capital. Its keepers will let you exchange them for the finest weapons and gear our tribe has to offer.
I'll keep that in mind.
I should get going then. I have other grounds to inspect, but rest assured they will be open to you. Walk with the 10.
You looking to strengthen your hunting skills, Outlander?
Are these your hunting grounds?
They are. Try a challenge, and we'll see if you live up to your reputation. When the hunt calls, I'll be here.
All right.
No, that's not her.
Javad said the bristlebacks were first spotted west of the quarry. I should see if there's anything in the back of the valley. Dead bristleback by the falls. Gotta check it out. Looks like it died on impact. Maybe it charged off the cliff up there? I better keep following the trail up.